So hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you are doing great today. So I've been thinking a lot lately about something that's been super impactful in my life, that is minimalism. And no, I'm not just talking about getting rid of all your stuff and living in a blank white room. Okay, minimalism is much more than that. So today we are going to dig deep into how it can help you to save both the time and the money. Like, who doesn't want more of this, right? So you know that we live in a world that is all about more stuff, more business, more consumption. But what if I told you that the less is actually more freedom, more clarity, and more peace of mind? And in this today's video, we are going to explore like how cutting out the unnecessary things from your life can transform your finances, your schedule, and your overall happiness. So let's get started. So stick around this video, because by the end of this video, you might just be convinced that minimalism is the hack that you need to save your money and your time. Alright, so let's start from the top. Like, what exactly is minimalism? A lot of people hear the word and think it means that you have to get rid of the everything and live like a monk. But it is not like that. Minimalism is not about deprivation. It is about intentionality. It is about removing the stuff that does not add value to your life, so you can focus on the things that actually matter in your life, more important things present in your life. So think about it like you have to imagine that your life is a garden, and minimalism is all about pulling the weeds, getting rid of the distraction, the clutter, and unnecessary things that are sucking away your energy, your time, and the money. And once you do that, your garden can actually thrive because you are focusing on the flowers, not the weeds. Like, I know for me, when I first heard about minimalism, I was like, yeah, that is not for me. I like my stuff, but then I started to notice how much my stuff was owing to me. Not the other way around, but from buying things that I don't really need to spending time organizing, cleaning, or even worrying about maintaining it. So it was very exhausting. And minimalism was a game changer in cutting out that overwhelm. Like, have you ever felt that like your stuff is taking over your lives? Okay. And if you have felt like that, so please drop a comment about that, because I think that a lot of us are in the same boat. Now, let's get into the money part, because who does not love saving money? Okay. Minimalism is probably one of the most underrated financial hacks present out there. Like, you might be thinking that how does owing less actually save money? Well, let's break it down. The first is less buying. Less buying means more saving. Like, if you are buying less stuff, you are spending less money. Simple math, right? You have to think about all the small impulsive purchases that we make every week. Like, you know, those moments when you are scrolling through Amazon or Instagram and you see something that's on the sale and you don't really need it, but it is too good. Minimalism helps you to cut out the impulse buying because it makes you more intentional with your money. And instead of buying things just because they are there, you start to ask yourself, like, do I really need this? And 9 times out of 10 the answer is no. The third point is you have to prefer quality over quantity. So another way of minimalism saves you money by shifting your mindset from quantity to quality. Instead of buying cheap disposable things that you will have to replace in few months, minimalism encourages you to invest in fewer high quality items that last. So you might spend more upfront on a good pair of shoes or a nice jacket, but you are not constantly replacing them every season. So long term, you save a ton of money. The fourth point is you have to cut down on hidden costs. Like, there are also hidden costs doing a lot of stuff in your life. Like, have you noticed that like the more you earn, the more you have to spend on maintaining, cleaning, repairing, or even restoring, or even storing your things. I had this realization when I was looking to buy a car. I love cars, but I started to thinking about all the money that I will be spending on the insurance, maintenance, and the fuel of car that I barely gonna be used in the future. So I ended up taking a decision not to buy that car. So that one change has saved me so much money. So minimalism forces you to think about those hidden costs and cut them out when they don't make sense anymore. So has anyone here made a similar change? Maybe you sold something or downsized from something and it made a huge difference in your finances. So let me know in the comments about that. Alright, now let's talk about time. We talk about money. Now let's talk about time, because honestly, I think that time is even more valuable than money. You can always make more money, but you can't make more time. Minimalism is like a time-saving machine, because less stuff is equal to less time spent managing it. So the first way minimalism saves you time is by simply having less stuff to deal with. Fewer things to clean, fewer things to organize, and fewer things to worry about. Like, have you ever spent a whole weekend just organizing your closet or your garage? I have. And I realized that I was spending so much time just moving the things around from here and there instead of actually living my life. So minimalism frees up that time, because when you own less, you have less to take care of and your space becomes easier to manage. And you don't waste hours looking for that one thing that you can't find because your house is a full cluttered mess. So you should be organizing everything in your life. Another big time saver is cutting down on decision fatigue. Like every single day we make so many decisions, like what to wear, what to eat, what to do. The more stuff you have, the more decisions you have to make. So you will be surprised like how exhausting it is just to decide what outfit to wear when you have a closet full of clothes. So minimalism simplifies those decisions. Like when you have fewer high quality items that you love, it is easy to pick something and go. So less decision fatigue means you save more mental energy for the most important stuff, more important part of your life. And minimalism is not just about the things that you own. It is about how you spend your time too. We live in a such a busy world where it is almost like a competition to see who can be the most productive. But honestly, a lot of that business is just noise. Minimalism encourages you to say no to the things that don't align with your priorities or your values or your goals. If you ever found yourself saying yes to every social event, every work project, or every family obligation, so minimalism can help you to take a step back and focus on what really matters. Okay, you realize you don't have to fill every minute of your day with tasks or commitments. So it will be a huge time saver for you. Like, have you ever felt you are just running on autopilot, going from one task to the next without really thinking about why I've been there? And minimalism helped me to hit that reset button. Okay, now that we have talked about how minimalism can save you time, can save you money, now let's get practical. Like, how do you actually start living a minimalist lifestyle? I know it can feel overwhelming at first, but it doesn't have to be. The best way to start is to pick up one area of your life. It could be your closet, your kitchen, or even your daily schedule. You would just focus on simplifying one area at a time. For example, you can start by decluttering. You can start by decluttering your wardrobe. You can go through your clothes and ask yourself, do I wear this? Does it bring me joy? If the answer is no, it is time to let it go. Another great tip is the one in, one out rule. Like for every new item you bring into your home, into your house, get rid of one thing. This helps to maintain the balance and stops the clutter from piling back up. And one more thing, don't forget about your digital life. We all have phones filled with apps that we don't use, inboxes full of unread emails, messages. So take some time to clean up your digital space and subtract from spam emails, delete apps that you no longer use, and organize your files. So digital minimalism is just as important as physical minimalism. And when it comes to your schedule, you have to start resetting your boundaries. Say no to things that don't align with your priorities. Remember, it is okay to protect your time and the energy, but you don't have to be busy to be productive. So have you ever tried any of these tips, or do you have any other minimalist hacks that have worked for you? I did love to hear them out in the comments. So please share it in the comments. But now what you can expect if you fully embrace the minimalism. In the long term, you're not just going to save time and the money. You're going to feel lighter, less stress, and more in control of your life. And minimalism gives you the freedom to focus on what really matters to you, whether that is spending time on the loved ones, pursuing your passions, or just having more mental space. And minimalism is not a quick fix or one-time project. It is about a lifestyle shift. And once you start seeing the benefits, it becomes addictive in the best way possible. You start to realize that you don't need more stuff to be happy. In fact, the less you have, the more freedom you feel. So if you are feeling overwhelmed by the clutter in your home, your schedule, or even if your mind, minimalism might just be the answer that you are looking for. So you have to start small, stay consistent, and I promise you will see the difference. So alright guys, that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this and want more content like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And of course, let me know in the comments like what is one thing that you are going to declutter this week. So let's keep the conversation going. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next time. Stay simple, stay mindful, and take care. Bye bye.